Hey y'all, welcome to the Trash Puppy channel. This channel is all about financial investments, cryptocurrency, and conspiracy theory. It's also where the stars meet the stocks and celestial cycles influences market cycle. To all my viewers, Happy New Year. It's finally 2025. Before we get started, a little housekeeping. My videos are for educational and research purposes only. It is not investment advice. How's everybody doing on this first day of New Year's 2025? Couple quick things I want to talk about. A lot of stuff going on in the news today. My condolences to the city of New Orleans. Hey, shout out to Contrell, NBA Youngboy. Free NBA, all right? So with that said, there was a terrorist attack on Bourbon Street yesterday in New Orleans, and my heart goes out to the city and the people and to the bayou. And to all of law enforcement, you have my deepest respect. So, look, it's tough for me to talk about because New Orleans is in the South, and I'm from the South. And also, the Super Bowl is supposed to be the Super Bowl this year is in New Orleans. And I'm hoping my team, the Vikings, make it there. They're on track to go 15-2. Go Vikings. Let's go. So, cybersecurity is an industry that will be scrutinized and it will continue to boom. As there are a lot of threats out there in the world, and this news is just one of them. So that's one area I will continue to invest in, is in cybersecurity. Today, I want to talk about ticker symbol OPP. I'm sorry, not OPP. I did it again. OPTT, Ocean Power Technologies. Ocean Power Technologies, OPTT. OPTT has seen its share skyrocket from when I bought it, it was around 59 cents to now after hours trading $1.05. It continues to pump. 6 months, you see an upside of 400% of your money. Is it too late to jump in? I don't believe so. I believe there's still tremendous upside with this particular position, at least in the short term, 50 to 100% gains. And when I say short term, I'm referring to about 90 days or so. To start 2025, we're talking about ticker symbol OPTT, Ocean Power Technology. This is the Trash Puppy channel. It's where celestial cycles influences market cycles and stars meet the stocks. Even at the current price of $1, it is still a great entry point for OPTT. I'm about to walk you into the Trash Puppy reasons why. You heard it here first. These are my predictions for 2025. Just follow the breadcrumbs with me here real quick. There is a comic book written by a person claiming that saw the future. Comic book is, I can see the future. This comic book, it speaks of a tsunami impending disaster in July of 2025. And it speaks of a catastrophic event on the coast of Japan and impacting all of the surrounding nations. Think of a giant tsunami. And why is this important? And how is this related to OPTT? Well, you guessed it. Ocean Power Technologies is in the business of ocean technology. So when I think of a tsunami, I think of aid. And in order to provide relief and help for those suffering from the tsunami, this is where Ocean Power Technologies comes in. Are there any factual basis to this prophetic text around impending disaster? So here on the Trash Puppy channel, where stars meet the stocks and celestial cycles influences market cycles, we are continuing down this rabbit hole, exploring a comic book that foreshadows an impending tsunami striking the Japan's coast in July of 2025. The author also has a history of accurate predictions, including predicting the March 2011 earthquake in Japan. This time, she has the same premonition about July of this year. If this proves true, Ocean Power Technologies OPTT could play a critical role in the rescue effort. Their innovations in ocean-based products are designed for catastrophic scenarios. And here are just some of their product lines in defense and security, my favorite sector, offshore winds, offshore oil and gas, and science and research. Space debris has become more common and unsightly. It's dangerous. Now imagine a collision course in orbit sending a large object into the ocean, potentially devastating Japan's coastline.
In an increasingly cluttered universe. It's a lot more than unsightly. It's dangerous. David Pogue reports on a collision course in the skies.
If you're going to be a character in a space movie,
Harvey, keep your eyes shut and exhale slowly.
you gotta watch out for space junk. Everyone knows that.
This is where companies like Ocean Power Technologies can really shine. Their ocean-based technology could really mitigate disasters, offering investors significant returns. I also follow up on the tsunami of 2025 by looking at other predictions. And I came across Alfred Bielek. He is a survivor of the Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk Project. And Alfred, he claims to have traveled to 2025 and saw a massive surge of water that wallows up entire coasts. This makes him the second person with a similar prediction in 2025. Continuing on, the last person that predicted of a disaster in tsunami is Gordon Michael Scallion, and he is famous for his doomsday maps. And it is because of these predictions, billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk are building giant facilities in New Mexico and areas with high elevation for a doomsday scenario. These bunkers have over 10 years of food available for its inhabitants. So outside the conspiracy theories and all the kooky stuff, I wanted to look at the date July 2025. This could be a potential month you see OPTT really be in the spotlight. In July 2025, it's solar cycle 25. How ironic, we're in 2025. And in July, that's when the solar energy is at its highest, with a peak of 115 sunspots. This could cause a solar storm that can potentially cause volcanoes, earthquakes, and tsunamis. So mark your calendars, July 2025. Okay, enough of the conspiracy theories and lunar calendar investing. I know what you all are thinking. Hey, Trash Puppy, where are the financials? We want to nerd out over some financials. Well, you and I are in the same shoe, because this is the Trash Puppy channel, and I love to look at some income statements. Let's take a quick look at their balance sheet. They have an asset ratio of 4-to-1, 4 times as much assets as liabilities, with the rest in stockholder equity. And as they continue to issue shares and do capital raises, you'll only see more cash added to the cash accounts. The income statement. They have very strong year-over-year revenue, almost doubling 2023 revenue in 2024. In the 6-month same period, they have almost double their revenue, and at the same time cut their overall operating expenses by almost 50%. So they're taking a 2x top line gain at the same time reducing their spend by half. This will pave way for profitability in late 2025 per the conference call with their CEO, Philip. And he is an absolute shark. If you haven't had a chance to watch the webcast for Q2, go check it out. This man is a shark. Moving on, let's talk about their stockholder equity. This is where the downside risks exist for many of these pennies. Outside of the wild swings and volatility, I like to focus on stock issuance and reverse stock reversal. So there are two perspectives within the last month. The first is a convertible note to the tune of $4 million. After fees, the net raise for the company will be around $3.4 million, with $600,000 going to fees and whatnot. So let's just talk about this convertible note. What is a convertible note? A convertible note is a loan extended to certain investors that converts to equity. And you can see here that the price of the conversion is 90% of the weighted average of the stock during the 7 days preceding the delivery of the note. In this case, the 7-day moving average for OPTT has been around 88 cents, which is where we are today, coincidentally. And at a 15% premium, it means that the conversion rate for this particular note is around $1.02. This is why I believe there is still tremendous upside for this particular stock, given that the insiders are buying at $1.05. Interesting enough, there's also another prospectus that's in supplement to the ones filing in March and August. So this company is very aggressive in their capital raise efforts, and I'm okay with that because the stock continues to run up in spite of more shares being issued. How many more shares, you ask? Up to the tune of $60 million. And at their current burn rate of around $10 to $12 million a year, $60 million is quite a bit of cash to keep on hand to continue to invest and grow. And I think this is in preparation for the tsunami of 2025. So how many shares are offered exactly? Well, the total offering is for $60 million. 10 million already has been issued, and they reserve another 4 million, leaving around $44 million to be issued as common stock. So that's your downside risk. There's still $45 million in issuance that the company is looking to raise capital with. It won't all be at once, so it'll be interesting to see how the market reacts. And so as you can see, the market continues to buy OPTT. This is the Trash Puppy channel. We've talked about the tsunami of 2025. We've dived into some financials. My recommendations for OPTT is it has a high side of $2, and even with the stock issuance, the company will continue to grow and the price might skyrocket if these predictions of an impending tsunami holds true. This is the Trash Puppy channel. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button.